This is not a full how-to-play video, but should give you an overview of the Crown of Ashes multiplayer variants. If you have any questions, feel free to head over to Board Game Geek or drop a question in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. There is a link to the latest digital rulebook, FAQ, and Errata below. The Total War 4-player variant uses the multiplayer objective tiles and the 1v1 war for the new Sun core rules. The multiplayer outer objective tiles work differently from the 1v1 tiles in that they feature north and south regions. Movement between these objectives also differs from the 1v1 version. The outer objective north and south regions can, in a way, be considered as two separate objectives. On their turn from a hive battlefield and using one action, a player may move to one of the regions on the closest outer objective. For example, in the following scenarios, Player 1 may move Machine Gun Rex to the north side of the left outer objective. Player 2 may move Tungsten Marauder to the north side of the right outer objective. Player 3 may move Chosen to the south side of the right outer objective. Lastly, Player 4 can move Edgeguard to the south side of the left outer objective. Unlike the 1v1 and 3-player games, units cannot move diagonally to opposing objectives from hive battlefields. Once in an outer objective region, a unit has 3 options for movement. Using Edgeguard as an example, it can move to one of the following places. 1. To the center objective. 2. Back to Player 4's, that is, its own hive battlefield. 3. To the north region of the left outer objective. It should be noted that it will take 2 actions to move from the south region to the north region and vice versa. Likewise, it will take 2 actions to attack a unit in the north of the objective and vice versa. For example, it will cost Edgeguard, should it choose to do so, 2 actions to attack Machine Gun Rex. When moving from the center objective, it will only cost 1 action to move to either the south or north sides of either outer objective. For example, if Blade Deviant wanted to attack Sir Action Veteran, they could use 1 action to move to the north outer objective region and another action to attack Sir Action Veteran. So the center objective essentially works the same as the 1v1 core rules. When determining control during the control phase, each north and south objective is tallied separately, and artifacts are awarded to the player who has 1 control in each of those respective objectives. If we examine the left outer objective as it currently stands during the control phase, the Terra core player would secure control of the north left objective by accumulating a total of 3 control points from Machine Gun Rex and Sir Action Veteran, thus receiving 1 artifact. Edgeguard wins control of the south region of the left outer objective for being the sole unit in that region, earning 1 artifact as well. In addition to the core rules, these are the additional rules required for playing the Total War variant of Lost Empires. The Alliance 2 vs 2-player variant combines the War for the new Sun core rules with the 4-player Total War variant rules as previously discussed. However, there are some key differences. Players set up according to the 4-player Total War variant rules, but team players will position themselves diagonally on opposing sides. For instance, in this example, Team A consists of Player 1 who is playing Terra Core and Player 3 who is playing Scion, while Team B consists of Player 2 playing Neo-Human Republic and Player 4 who is playing Fang. Player 3 will set up diagonally across from Player 1 and Player 4 will set up diagonally across from Player 3, or alternatively, your opponent will be either on the left or right of you. Each team will jointly build 1 gate, with each section of the gate requiring 5 artifacts instead of 4. When determining control, players add up the control of all allied units at a battlefield to determine control. The 3-player version of the Total War variant utilizes the same objective tiles and rules as the standard 1v1 game outlined in the core rules. Just as in the 1v1 game, the movement rules remain the same. To recap, a unit is allowed to move from a hive battlefield to any outer objective. And from any outer objective, it may move to the center objective or any other hive battlefield. As an example, the Fang player has, with 1 action, the option to move Edgeguard from the Fang hive battlefield to any of the outer objectives. In this particular case, they decide to move it to the left outer objective. From this position, they have the choice to move to the center objective or to the Terra core battlefield, the Scion battlefield, or even return to its own battlefield. The player, with its second action, opts to move to the center objective. In this example, the Scion player has the option to move Chosen to the center objective or to any of the 3 hive battlefields. They choose to, with one action, move chosen from the right objective, and then with a second action, launch an attack on edge guard.